EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This will be returned from deep in the end zone, and we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Let's go, Blue 32.
54, Mike 54. Come off the ball hard. Check four.
Striker 3-3.
Pryor has it complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Hey, check Mike 33.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play there on the catch and run.
Ready.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Tight end's right. 4 down.
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Set. 45. White.
33. Switch up. Mike set 35.
Now it's Sermon.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. McCann's got it teed up. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
54.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, these two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale. Eight yards to go on 2nd down.
58 right there. It's just me and you.
Murray now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Omaha. Hey, easy, quiver. Big ace.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
From the gun, Murray. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive, INT.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
2-2. Hot.
You ain't going nowhere.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Watch out.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Not gonna happen today. All day. Watch switch.
Chef.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Watch a slant.
Murray now on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Murray going to throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Now Murray off play action. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
36.
He's coming.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Come on, bring it,
He
baby,
will
bring
return
it.
this from deep in the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Mike, check 33. 33.
You must be dreaming. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Black Ultra.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Let's go.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Silver.
52 blaster.
Check. Check.
Ready, go.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Ready.
This is Sermon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now remember, these two teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep.
Here we go. 10 black.
54.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
54 spot.
Here's Sermon.
Yo.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Cut. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Shovel 38. Blaster 6.
Safe.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54.
Here's Lance. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14.
Right.
7-7, our score after 1.
They're running it.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
You mine.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
We got a seal.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 2nd down, Robert Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They get this out quickly to the left side. Touchdown 49ers. A A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. McCann's got it teed up. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
There we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
One, two, hot!
55, Mike.
Mike 55, Mike 55. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a first and 10.
Bang, 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 bang. He's checking.
Now a handoff looking right, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Check. 55's the mic. Check. 55's the mic. No chance.
On play action, it's Murray. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Too easy, too easy.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
Omaha. 54's the mic. 54's the mic. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Switch. Switch. Slam, slam, slam.
Play fake. Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Weaver. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Cardinals on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
Right there. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike.
Shotgun now from Murray. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the stakes in this game are certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that could be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
What a career he continues to have. That catch is number 815.
Right there. 54,
that ties him with Hall of Famer Shannon
Mike.
Sharp.
And just think about this. The only people ahead of him in the tight end position in catches, Antonio Gates, Jason Witten, and Tony Gonzalez. You catch 815 passes as a tight end in the NFL, call your tailor and get measured for the gold jacket.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line.
3.
Close, 10.
They'll go option to the short side. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head, his head coach and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. McCann's got it teed up. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Watch run. Right there, 54, right there.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Still 15 yards to go, second down.
Watch tight end.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Coach.
50, check 50.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray under pressure, they got him again. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Omaha.
Hey, Larry! Out! Shift! Kill! Shift!
Omaha.
Check 13. Kill. Turn up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. There he goes, left
Run it
side.
right down their throat.
Touchdown, 49ers. All told, it's a punt return of 74 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Come on, fellas.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Give me that ball, defense.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Two. 55. Hey, eat. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Murray now on 1st down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Here's 2nd and 10.
54 Mike. Go, go, go.
Hey, watch that.
There's Murray.
54. 54.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. 54.
I'm here all day.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And they open the lead up now to 25. McCann's got it teed up. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I got you, boy.
And now here's a carry heading left. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Oh, what? 2-2. Hey, shit. Watch the run. Right there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray trying to lay one up deep. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hatch it.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's got room. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
What you doing out there, boy?
A return from the middle of the end zone.
Keep playing hard.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Yellow, zoom.
Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the curls.
Striker, check striker.
Check 26.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on 1st down. 44 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Big stop, D.
Yellow, go.
Watch the edge.
Smash.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Here we go.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
54.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Let's go.
From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Here's Lance to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Ready. Black. 95.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Off the option, it's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard.
Check.
Drill. 52.
They'll try to run for it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the 49ers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they, unfortunately, are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Get in the weight room.
Mike.
To throw, it's Murray.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. I'm just impressed he held on to that football. You're coming across the middle on the crossing route like that, absorb that contact.
All we talk about in today's football is trying to get the football away from the offensive player. Sometimes you just can't do that, and you have to finish a play off with a good old-fashioned tackle, as we just saw. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Watch the run. Watch the run. You're soft, baby.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
2-2.
Hey, eat. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Push him back.
He'll try again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Check.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40. The 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Niners are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. McCann now for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Niners 50, Cardinals 23. Tucker McCann sets a kickoff.
McCann's got it teed up. This will be brought out from the... And oh, deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The 71 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 9, hey, you gotta
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Check 52.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me.
Lance now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
33. I got you.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
Again, it's Lance.
That's going to be a long day.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Murray now. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 47. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Check nickel.
Lance now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Looking for Pryor long. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to say they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, check 24.
Now Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Four down.
First down, Murray. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Hey, D-line, let's get
Easy.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
4 down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Murray to air it out again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Switch. Mike, check 33. I'm coming.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hey, come on, oh.
Shit.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
You gonna take.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Squib kick picked up near the 20. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.